is just a quick look and review on some new grips I got from my 1911. These are the VZ Operator 2s, cut in the slim profile. The stock grips on my 1911 were just these rubber grips. They weren't too bad, except that if your hands got a little bit clammy, they tend to be a little bit slippery. These are a lot more aggressive. And I got the thinner ones because I have a slightly smaller hand, so the thinner ones allow your hand to get around the grip a little bit better. Feels a lot more secure. These are here's the stock ones, as you can see. It's quite a bit thinner. You can really feel it when you grip the gun. The texture of the G10 here is pretty aggressive, especially up here where it has this golf ball type of texture. I'd say for the maybe just someone who just casually shoots, it probably would come off a little bit too aggressive. When you grip around here, you really feel the edges here of this texture dig into your fingers. I mean, it feels sharp almost, but it's a really secure grip. It's like night and day compared to these rubber grips. And because they're thinner and I can get more of my hand around here, that just makes a world of difference. I got the Operator 2s because they're one of the only ones that have the cutout here for the mag release. And on the stock grips, it actually, not to say I couldn't get to the mag release, but there's a lot more. They're thicker and they don't have that cutout, so all this is kind of in the way of your thumb. As you can see here, the cutout, it's almost touching the metal, so it really brings your thumb a lot closer to that mag release. And I just did a couple reload practices in my dry fire session today, and it definitely makes a difference. I usually have a grip like this with my hand when I'm holding the 1911. My other hand's here. So as you can see, this is the position of my trigger finger, and to transition over to the mag release is a quick motion like this. So it's a very small hand adjustment to get to the mag release. I just felt like I had to be a little bit more deliberate with the stock grips. These, the thumb can actually touch just a little bit, even with my finger on the trigger. Obviously, you can't get to it, but it's a little tiny shift, and you can hit that mag release. So that was a really nice feature. Also, with my other hand here, because these are narrower, because they're a little bit more aggressive, I just feel like my palm of the gun here is just a lot closer. Even though it's like maybe not even like an eighth of an inch, it feels like it's a lot closer to the gun, and I have a lot more control. I haven't shot with them yet, so I guess time will really tell if they make a big difference in my shooting, but just from the initial impressions, I'd say they will make a tremendous difference. There's just a lot more feedback in the grip of the gun, and I mean, it just feels like nothing could pry this out of your hand when you have your fingers around here, especially since the gun already comes with checkering in the front and back. It actually allows for the checkering, the front and back strap, to dig into your hand a little bit more. So overall, I'm really impressed with these grips. I think they're an excellent investment. They are a little bit expensive. With the thin ones, you pay, I think they're $65 off of VZ's website, but you also have to get the shorter screws. If you use the standard screws if you have standard grips, they're going to stick out too far. The other thing is, I think you can change the bushing that this actually goes into. I think that's the term. I might be messing that up. If you see mine, they don't have that, so these are not mounting flush into the grip. This is like a little rubber O-ring, and this goes on top of it, and that's what's holding the grip down. I think if you change out the bushing, it can actually mount flush. But for now, this is fine. You don't feel it when you grip the gun. So overall, very awesome upgrade to my 1911. If you guys have any questions or comments, let me know. Thanks for watching.